But anyway, but we gotta get to it because it came out this week. So
Exactly.
all right. So for the last time, the last new time on YouTube, here's Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Here we go.
I used to ask myself a lot of questions. Scott, you're at ex-con. How are you an Avenger? That doesn't make sense. But everywhere I go, people tell me the same thing.
Thank you, Spider-Man.
People still need help, Dad. That's why we made this.
I'm surprised people know who Spider-Man is.
Right.
Sort of.
Space, but Quanta.
Wait a minute. You're sending a signal down to the quantum realm. Turn it off. Now!
Okay. Nothing like being pulled into a quantum singularity to bring a family together.
Where are we?
It's a secret universe beneath ours.
What are you so afraid of?
There's something I never told you.
This place.
Hmm.
It isn't what you think.
Hey, Bill Murray.
I can get you home. And give you more time.
That looks like something we've seen the Infinity Stones do. Like ribboning effect tearing through people.
So, what's it gonna be? Ant-Man.
Okay. So that was Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Kaiko, you want to take this first, or shall I?
So what's happening is this man just went to the micro world, basically, and so what we're seeing, all this like space and stuff that we're seeing is actually like what's in the carpet.
Is actually in the what? Say again?
Like, as I'm saying, that's what's really in the carpet. That's what's going on in your carpet floor. Is just all this space stuff going on. That's how, because they're in that. They're so small. They're smaller than germs or something. And they're they're in the microverse. And
and the thing is, oh, here we have a comment from Staff ZX. Never thought I'd see the day when Ant-Man is more popular than Superman. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't say that, Staff
I wouldn't
ZX.
say that either. I wouldn't say that. I don't know. I don't think they put him on that pedestal yet.
It does ask the question, Staff CX again. It does ask the question of what will we see if we shrink ourselves down small enough. Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty sure Rick Moranis would have some interesting theories about that, but I digress. I still wouldn't go so far as to agree with your premise, because I don't know about you guys, the rest of you at home, but this past weekend I saw Black Adam, and let's just say that there is still a large amount of popularity that Superman still has. Let's just say.
Right.
So, and that's basically all that I can say about that, because that movie just came out and I'm trying to avoid spoilers. But that being said, yeah, Ant-Man's pretty popular now. And it's pretty logical. This movie is slated to kick off Phase 5 of the MCU now, and this is basically a lot of stuff. Why does weird news keep popping up? Control, what is... Stop. Easy with the little bottom of the screen crawl thing there. Let's keep it on the correct thing. Easy. Go ahead. Hit it. Thank you. Yeah. Hang on a second. Let me go ahead and rearrange this, so maybe that's a little bit easier to work with. There we go. Okay. Sorry. Back to this. Let me see. So the okay. it's really easy to sort of assign a lot of anticipation towards Ant-Man in particular when you really sort of stop and think about the ramifications of what this movie that's coming out is going to mean. First of all, as far as closure for everything that we've seen since Endgame, but then also as far as setting the table for what Phase 4 was sort of starting to do and how all that is going to pay off. There's a I still can't get over what they're doing with the Jonathan Majors character, which I guess we're getting full Kang, right? We all know this. That was the beginning of the payoff that we were sort of getting with Loki, if memory serves, right?
Right.
Did you watch that, Kaiko?
Which way? Which one was it?
Loki.
Oh no, I haven't. What was Loki was a movie by itself, or Loki's a series by itself?
It was a series on Disney Plus that came out last summer.
I've seen some of it because me and my mom were watching some of it. I saw a piece of it, but
Then
I
you
didn't.
need to finish.
I
You need to finish watching that.
Yeah.
You need to finish watching that before February. Is all I'm gonna say.
Oh, okay. All right.
But anyway, I am very cautiously optimistic about this movie. I say that a lot, but this movie has a lot sort of like on its shoulders because there have been a lot of negative reviews of stuff that came out over the course of Phase 4 and 5 and 6. Phase 5 and Phase 6 are going to be basically, it's going to be on them to sort of make everything that we've seen since Endgame came out make sense and actually build to something worthwhile, because there were a lot of hard to read reactions and reviews to a lot of Phase 4 content that we've been getting hit with recently.
But Marvel hasn't I know Ant-Man has always touched this concept of quantum stuff.
Mhm.
And so what I'm saying is, though, they haven't made a movie about, like, a whole movie about that yet. This is the first time we're really seeing this in light, or is it? Correct me if I'm wrong.
They sort of dabbled in it in like the third act pieces of the last two Ant-Man films, but
they didn't show you what the world really looked like. I've never, or did they?
They sort of did at the end of the second film.
Okay.
They sort of did.
Of Ant-Man or of Ant-Man?
Hang on. Staff ZX in the comments feed again. Think the biggest downside to Phase 4 was a lack of overarching threat. No major villain that connects everything like Thanos. Yeah, because everything was basically all sort of reshuffled all over the place. You had to sort of reintroduce everybody from scratch and sort of build everything back up again after the dust had kind of settled from Endgame. But Kaiko, go ahead.
So no. Well, I was saying that I was saying they didn't show us the world, and then you were saying they kind of did, and I was saying which one in what in the last Ant-Man movie or
the last Ant-Man movie, yeah, 2018,
okay.
right after Infinity War came out.
Yeah, so I mean, and I never really followed Ant-Man, so I didn't even really understand. I should have known that it took a leap into the quantum physics of stuff, So I thought it's pretty cool to see something like that. This is a whole little. I mean, it's a new chapter. So what is this, Phase 5 of
yes,
Marvel?
This is the start of Phase 5. That's right.
Okay, so
I'm giving this a thumbs up because we do need to move this along. But Kaiko, what's your?
I give it a thumbs up. I definitely give it a thumbs up. I'm gonna go see it.
Okay, cool. That's a double thumbs up for Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, which is hitting directly to theaters on I believe it was February 17. I think that was. Let me go ahead and make sure. Yep, February 17. I remembered it right.